What's up, friends? Empress Dannie here with another episode of the Daily Grind. You already know I'm pouring you up a nice hot cup of joe, gonna get your day off to a bright and beautiful start. There could be some sort of a mix-up today, okay, is what I'm hearing. Snafu. Some of you may want to do a little research on that word. Snafu, S-N-A-F-U. Emphasis on whatever part of that you feel is. S-N-A-F-U. There could be a snafu or a mix-up, okay, a misunderstanding of some sort. This could already have been passed, so I feel like just be mindful. Whatever this is, it feels as though this is going to turn out like I can't say it was meant to be, but I feel like I don't know why I kind of get like you have those situations where you end up laughing about it later. That's kind of what it feels like. Okay, so there could be some sort of snafu or mix up. It could very well be like a breakdown of some sort. Okay, somebody could have a breakdown. You could have a break. I don't, and this could have already happened, right? You may have had a breakdown of some sort. Again, this is either past or something that perhaps is anticipated in the day ahead. If it's past, whatever this is perhaps was a significant breakdown, but this is kind of like, it feels like the weight or gravity of whatever the breakdown was is going to be like the level of joy as well, okay? What that means is like, obviously if this takes place today, then it speaks to like very temporary nature of a situation or circumstance. Obviously, if it happened in the past, chances are you've still been dealing with this or going through whatever this is. Look, I can't make this up. It's almost like, but that's going to be valuable because you had to deal with it or whatever. So it's almost like something is coming in to lighten the energy or the vibration. It could be money, right? Money will, you think about like, compensation, stuff like that will elevate the vibrate. I guess it's not that bad, right? Whatever I had to go through is not that bad, when I get compensated for it. So it could be something like that. It doesn't have to be, this could certainly be like, it gives like restoration, right? I think about like, if something affected your credibility, restoring your credibility would be like, there's value in that as well, right? It's kind of like the energy of things of that nature, right? It's like whatever was broken is getting fixed. Okay? Whatever was broken is getting fixed, is what it feels like. And even if it's something that breaks today, it's getting fixed, okay? Speaking, okay. That's crazy because that came up in the 7-day message, okay? So there could be something about speaking, okay? Speaking. Bottom of the neck. Young camera. Oh, Joe, okay? Oh, Joe. I don't know. Oh, Joe obviously reminds me of, we used to have an old Joe in the White House, right? Maybe something significant about old Joe, okay? It's just kind of giving like that last one that has been, okay? Oh, no name, right? The one that's is like, we forgot about him now that he's gone. Some could be significant about him. It don't have to be him, but this could certainly be like someone. This is kind of, I don't know why it gives like, this could be something too, right? Doesn't have to be a person, but this could be like something that you don't care about anymore. You don't have any love for. The camel kind of gives like a dried up energy. Okay, so it could be something that the brook is dried up. I don't have no love for you or nothing. That it just kind of gives like a lack of desire. Okay, and moth is here. Okay, you may be drawn to it. For some of y'all, this could be someone as it pertains to you. Not sure. Let's see. Oh, Joe. Look at this. Okay. I literally just heard creepy. The fox is the last card out, okay? We got some different cards than we normally get, which is good. I feel like we have some new energy coming in today, and it makes me feel like the camel could be representative of the old energy, some old things. This is getting old. This is getting old, right? This is dried up, right? Like I'm tired of just, keep checking, right? Even though it's dry, right? Even though this is for what? I don't know why it's what it's given, right? Some things in life are like that, right? This job. Why am I still coming to this godforsaken? Oh no, remind me of Sky, but it kind of gives that energy, right? Why am I still coming to this hellhole, or still doing this, or dealing with them? It kind of gives that, but the moth is kind of giving like being led to something or someone, and this could be someone led to you. Okay, so I kind of feel for some of y'all, you could have been seen as dry, you could have been seen as boring, and for some of y'all, you actually illuminated and people didn't see it. Golden egg is the very first card out, okay? So maybe something about the start of the day is like, will feel like a good opportunity, okay? A very good opportunity, okay? I don't know why this made me feel like this is something you're going to keep getting, like, whatever this is. We already talked about the golden egg is Manipura, okay? Solar plexus chakra. So some of you could be doing some work on, I don't even get doing work. I kind of get like with the solar plexus chakra, that could have been the camel, the way you see yourself, dried up, was hurt, decrepit, right? Old, washed up. But with the moth, you may be kind of like on to some aspect of yourself that's an egg. It's kind of giving like untapped potential, right? It's like, no, it's more there than what you realize, more than meets the eyes. What it feel like? Yeah, I see cheerfulness. So it make me feel, yeah, I feel this energy of like you've been better to you. Like, I don't know what this is. It's like, this is kind of like you happy with yourself. This ether energy. So this is seeing some aspect of you that is like, I don't know why I'm kind of getting like I'm on to something. I'm glad it kind of feels like the camel energy. I'm glad I went through what I went through alone. I'm glad I learned how to love myself because it's almost like I learned something. I realized something. It's almost like I found this egg or this opportunity, whether within me or some, like, it's almost like if I had not gone the direction I had gone, or like gone through what I had gone through, been on whatever this journey is, or through this drought, I never would have found what could be like myself. But with cheerfulness here, this is like, I'm grateful for me because, yeah, but I didn't do it all alone. But it's not giving like a we. Even though there could have been other people there, it feels like something about this energy you had to find this within yourself, and it could be purpose. You had to find joy in your purpose. Butterfly is next here, so midday there's some sort of transition that's taking place. That butterfly is like, I was in a cocoon. It's giving like, Ugly Joe type of journey, but the butterfly now has the strength to break free. So you could certainly be breaking free from something that you were bound by and metamorphosing because of that. This is almost like, this could be like finding a skill within yourself. And whatever this skill is, like, it does something that transforms your life. Okay? Whether you meet a person, whether you meet, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but this is like something that you had to find within you, a treasure within yourself. And you're grateful you found this treasure because it feels as though something about your life or your world is changing. It's transforming because you found, and this could just be like you found it within yourself, whatever it is, you know what I mean? You looked within, right? You went on that journey to find something within you. which can be like your sense of pride. Wedding is here with the butterfly. This could be commitment, contract, agreement, relationship of some sort. But it feel like it's one again. It's giving like transformation, the type of relationship that change your life. Um, that's what it's giving. The type of relationship that transforms. You think about any relationship when you, if there's a wedding, right? Whether it's marriage or business, other, it always brings about some sort of transformation. Otherwise, why would you do it? If my life not going to be better, right? If I'm not, this isn't going to give me wings and lift my vibration in some way, why would I do it? But this is kind of like, yeah, I see the wife card. So this is like you seeing something within yourself and being grateful that you have this quality within you, because in some way it feels as though it's bringing you around situations, opportunities. It's drawing to you. Comes now opportunities. It feels like for you to transform and to be transformed. Yeah, you've renewed your mind. You're transformed by the renewing of your mind is what this is. I ain't gonna lie, for some of you, you turned some sort of enemy into, it's almost like if something or someone was working against you, you transmuted that energy into commitment. It's almost like demonstrating, it's like because of who you are, because you looked into your soul, you took something ugly and transformed it in what feels like something beautiful. And this is kind of like, there could be a person, but it's almost like a person who was against you now being in support of you, being your supporter is what it feels like. So some of you, you're changing the level of commitment in a situation or circumstance, which can indicate the level of trust. Usually that means that you were illuminated, you were led. I'm getting real strong hermit vibes. So this is kind of like inner wisdom, inner teacher, leading you to, in some way, do something that your soul just knew to do. And whatever that is that you're doing is bringing about the transformation and the commitment, because it's demonstrating that you are, you're going to, this is like make what feels like right decisions, if you will. Manage whatever the space the relationship is in a way that it's just like you're going to take care of business. You're going to do your duties. You're going to demonstrate faithfulness. Be who you say you are. Honor your commitments. Something of that nature. Okay? I like this. So midday we have, like I said, commitment, transforming some level of commitment. And keep in mind, because it starts out with Manipura, the golden egg, that solar plexus chakra. This could even be like transform the nature of the commitment that you have, the relationship and your level of commitment or faithfulness to yourself. Okay? Because that can be like you. Again, if you do something and you're glad you did, this is like you being more, like it transforms like your level of like relationship, the depth of relationship to yourself. So that this is like, oh, I'm always going to be committed to you. You know, it's almost like you look in the mirror and you're grateful to be led in the ways that you are, because this is kind of like seeing transformation and it being like, I don't know why I'm kind of getting like, I'm never questioning myself again. I am never going to question myself again. I'm always going to listen to the way that I'm being led. I'm grateful. I'm glad I know who I am or my purpose or something like that. Facts. What is this? The melancholy card is, I don't know why I kind of feel like this is what you're cheating. This is like you are, I don't know why. Fox is kind of giving like you're out, this outsmarting energy, where if there was something that had you down, this makes me feel like something that you're doing is like, I don't know why this is giving like aversion. Averting a letdown. This is, I don't know why I'm getting like a, that's what it's giving is clever. Finding a way around the melancholy. This is kind of giving like, can't nobody bring me no bad news. And something make me feel like this is like a way of escape around what could be like some bad news. This is not going to upset me. You're not going to upset me. You're not going to get me down. There's something of that nature that I feel by the end of the day. And this is kind of like, whatever this transformation is, it feels like is, yeah, I just heard the word undetectable. But it's like the clever way or the undetectable way around some sort of sadness, okay? I see house. I see young woman. Which obviously could be an actual house. This could be a body, right? Health, sadness, depression. I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all, this could have to do with like another person. You know how sometimes like at work you have people that you like avoid. Something makes me feel like there could be an aspect of that to the day. Like this could be like that neighbor is like, you not gonna bring me down. This could be like finding a way, a clever way to get out of like or get away from. This is kind of like securing yourself, like a way to take care of whom or whatever that is without you maybe giving up your energy. There's some sort of transformation, and whatever it is, it feels like it's a clever way of, it just feels like avoiding something. Gift and service is here, okay? I don't know why. I kind of feel like you're relieved of something. I don't know that this was a duty, but it feels like it's something that spirit is leading you to transform or change things, and you're, I don't know why. I just kind of feel like you're finding a way around what could be like energy vampires. That's kind of what it feels. Energy vampires. And this could be like people who, I want your body. I hear shit like that. I want your body. This could be people who want your physical body. This could be people who want your energy, like your energetic body could be what that is. This heard soul snatchers. This can also be something to do with like a certain house or area of life where there's been a lot of like sadness and trying to figure out like how to take care of it without it's almost like without being let down. Something feels as though you may be figuring out a way and somehow today. So I don't know why. The end of the day is getting like some sort of solution. What could be like a trick. I'm not getting like magic trick. I'm getting like a hack of some sort. So there could be some sort of like, I don't know if you're, for some of you, could be hacking like depression, sadness, right? Illness, mental illness, right? It could just be a situation you're hacking, is what it feels like. But whatever it is, it feels like you, through some sort of transformation, you hacking something, you figuring something out. So that's what I have for you. Let's go to Patreon for extended messages. I love you. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.